Welcome to the virtual Member Drives and Tools workshop. As we get started, a couple of housekeeping reminders. Please keep your mics muted. If you have any questions, please type them in the chat box. We will be monitoring that during the presentation. Hello, everyone. My name is Renee Daniels, and I am a Membership Engagement Specialist for New York State PTA. Today, we will discuss what Facebook algorithms mean for your PTA page, share useful tips for posting, Member Hub tips, ideas for creating bundles and what to put in them, and best practices. Facebook algorithms, a simple explanation. Basically, the algorithms decide which posts people see every time they check their Facebook feed. For your page, this means that just because people like and follow your page, it does not mean that your posts will make it into their news feeds. To get there, you need to engage your followers. First, let's back up a teensy bit. Let's discuss some ideas for first getting the word out that you have a Facebook page. PTAs on average miss out on about 90% of the opportunities to share important information, such as where to join online, your website address, or your Facebook page. Many PTAs will send home one notice announcing this information at the beginning of the school year, or possibly they mention it in their back to school packets. These are both really great ideas, and they should be done every year, but also this should be done multiple times throughout the year. Put your URLs or links on all notices your PTA sends home. You have a book fair coming up, a fundraiser, an event, sending a flyer home for whatever the reason, add your website address, add your Facebook page, and your Member Hub join link at the bottom. Better yet, add a QR code for Member Hub, which can be created easily for free, and there are no external websites needed. Put that information on your website. Put it in email communications that you send out. Have your PTA board, volunteers, and current page followers share your page with their friends to help boost your audience. Here's a great idea. You can easily create your own magnets to give out to everyone that has all your important school and PTA contact information on. Now that your PTA page has all these likes and follows, let's create a schedule of social media posts. Ideas of things to share. Both National PTA and New York State PTA have Facebook pages. Share their posts. Your region PTA posts and your school district posts. Things that are going on around your community, like libraries, community centers, and programs. Share articles on anything kid related, health articles, recipes, outdoor, indoor, fun things to do. Create some fun polls, like would you rather, or post engaging questions. And of course, post information about your fundraisers, events, and most definitely post the ask to join. Don't forget to include your Member Hub link and QR code. When sharing a URL, Facebook will pull an image from the site you link to. Often this image is blurry or out of alignment or in some other way not very flattering. It's best to have your own image ready to add to the post whenever you share a link. How about your PTA logo or a picture of your mascot or school crest? While it's not completely possible to beat the algorithms, you can do something really easy to help get your page onto people's news feeds. Using your personal account, comment on your page posts. One of the keys to battling the algorithm is meaningful interactions. So make sure you comment on your page's posts. Make your comments at least 5 words or more. The more, the better. Don't like posts, love them, laugh at them, or show you care. These actually carry more weight than just likes alone. Showing an emotion shows meaning, and that shows engagement, and that's what the algorithm is looking for. This brings me to interact. Anytime someone comments, respond back under your page profile. Again, using more than 5 words. Facebook algorithms are looking for cues that show meaningful engagement. One-word conversations are not engaging or meaningful. When you share content from other pages, like New York State PTA, for example, make sure to add your own text in your shared post. Don't copy and paste the verbiage from the original post that you are sharing. The algorithm picks up on this. Make sure you have eye-catching pictures or videos in every post. No text-only posts. They show up even less in news feeds because posts that have images are considered more engaging. And timing matters. Schedule your posts to publish during a time that is best. You can find the schedule feature in the publishing tools area on your page. The best days and times are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the worst day being Saturday. How about using some cool text on Facebook? Here are a couple of websites that you can check out to add neat little fonts to your Facebook posts. Yaytext.com or fancyfonts.top. Check those Facebook users who have liked your page to see if they are a member. See someone commenting on posts? Check them against your member list too. If they're not a member, shoot them a message asking them to join. And if they are a member, shoot them a message and say thank you. Member Hub offers 2 great communication tools, newsletters and messages. For information on how to create using these tools, please schedule a one-on-one training session with a Member Hub specialist to really dive deep into these features. It'll be worth it. Some communication tips. Please take your time. Just as you represent your PTA when in person and present a good side, how your communications go out do matter. Check spelling and grammar. Sometimes another pair of eyes are best for this. Check the alignment and other visual errors. Are columns uneven? Are there photos overlapping text or other pictures? Are headings the same font or size or color? What's the structure look like? Do you have a heading, a date, a salutation, a body, closing, and postscript? Things such as your links get lost in ads. Here's a perfect example of a message sent from a unit. If you don't take the time to construct a proper communication, people may think that this is just spam. What else is missing from this message? Take a second to really look at this. Other than a message, right here, you're missing the opportunity to ask people to join. In the instance of this unit, they send out all their messages and newsletters to current members and past members. So they're losing an opportunity to remind people who have not yet joined to do so. You are able to post links in your messages and newsletters. So remember, post your Facebook link, your website link, and your Member Hub join link. Is your file attached? Example, your membership form or your event form or your fundraising information. Always double check. Again, take your time. Check the sizes of your photos. This was an email that I opened from another PTA. Somewhere there was a message about it being picture day, but the image was too big. I couldn't find the very short message. This is what the image was supposed to look like. See the difference? Sometimes you have to resize your photos. Best practices. Membership is everyone's job. You are not alone. You are part of a team. So enlist the help of your other elected officers, volunteers, and current members. Ask them to like your page. Ask them to share it. This will increase your reach exponentially. Make sure all officers have joined. I've been peeking into many units and can honestly say they should be the first ones to sign up. Make sure chairs and volunteers join as well. Anyone who performs a task on behalf of your PTA, no matter how big or small, needs to be a member. Send personal emails to each teacher asking them to join. Don't do a group email. If you make it personal, they will feel more connected. Ask building staff, principals, and other administrators too. Get to know your PTA. You don't need to know it all, but you do need to know some points. Find out what your PTA has been up to pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, up until recently. Learn about what the future plans are. Have information on hand. Potential members want to know, and it's important that you have a clear understanding when you ask people to join. Check out some of the New York State PTA's advocacy efforts. Again, you don't need to know it all. Just pick out one or two things that you connect with. Then, when you talk to people, you make it personal for yourself, and potential members will feel it as well. And also check out national PTA efforts as well. Don't forget to say thank you. Thank you. Thanking people for their support, for joining, for contributing goes a long way. It is one of the simplest and most incredible things you can ever do for your PTA. Make it a personal and individual outreach. Don't send out general thank you to a group. That feels much like an afterthought, as does saying thanks versus thank you. Member Hub bundle ideas. Everybody knows about family bundles, but you can do more. How about associating bundles with something else, like your school colors or your school mascot? Gems, medals, flowers. What about associating bundles with classrooms? How about Mrs. Smith's membership bundle? This way, teachers and parents and community leaders can go to a specific teacher's classroom and support them individually. Include memberships and maybe some extra donation money for that classroom. Virtual ideas. Here's some more. This came from a unit out in California. This is something that they do. They have different levels for their membership bundles, and they incorporate colors and medals with their school mascot, which is a bear. Here's an example of using your school color. Now, we all know membership is just about supporting your efforts. Membership has nothing to do with meetings, volunteering, but people seem to misunderstand that quite often, regardless of how many times we see it. So let's do a little mind game. Associating them with your school colors, you can set up, in my instance, this is my home school, a purple membership, which means we're not going to ask you to come to meetings. We're not going to ask you to volunteer. We're not going to bother you at all. But we still do send them the information because as members, it is their right to receive it. And in a gold membership, we are going to reach out to these people and let them know, hey, there are meetings coming up. Hey, there's volunteer opportunities. If you can help out, great. But if you can't, that's okay too. This is another idea for packages, a student membership in which they can get a free class t-shirt per student, extra bingo card, $5 off a dance, $5 off a yearbook, and so forth. These are all really great ideas for membership bundles. Here's another example. You have a diamond membership. The cost is $200. This is just for an example. It includes one free yearbook. Let's say that most schools charge maybe $15 per yearbook. $10 off Spiritware purchase, a family membership, which would include 2 adults and 2 students, and a $30 gift certificate to Grande's Pizza. The $200 covers the cost of everything, so your PTA does not shell out any of the money. And the rest of the money is donation, so you're making money on this. Bundles are a great fundraising opportunity and a great opportunity to get more members. Okay, we all know at the beginning of the school year, ask previous members to renew their membership. You can download your membership lists from previous school years, or you can contact anyone who has been a member of your PTA unit using the Member Hub messaging function. Ask every member to get a member. Challenge current members to share the value of your PTA and ask others to join. Coordinate PTA membership drives and events. We all have a PTA table at our events. Okay, let's create a virtual one for our virtual events. When you have bingo on Zoom, make sure that you have the opportunity to talk about your PTA throughout. You don't have to spend the entire time discussing what your PTA does, but here and there, scatter little bits of information like, hey, here's a fun tip about PTA. Did you know that the PTA pays for field trips? Did you know that the PTA has an event coming up next month? Did you know that we have a great and easy way for you to join with no contact right from the comfort of your own home? Use your membership meetings as an opportunity to make sure everybody there has joined. Make sure you take the opportunity to ask everybody there at every meeting, hey, make sure you ask your friends to join. Sign up your spouses, sign up your students. At meetings, you can give out shout outs to teachers and staff who are parents or who are PTA members in your newsletter and on social media. Ask the principal to encourage staff to join. It's so important to have the principal support, and it's so important to create a great open door policy with your principal so that they feel that they can come to you at any time to discuss needs of the school and vice versa. They come to you and need something. Hey, Mrs. Principal, we need your help getting more members and more teachers on board. Start a text to join membership campaign. Create a fun membership challenge on social media. Consider something like a viral ice bucket challenge from a few years ago. Consider developing a student-focused membership drive where students get other students to join. Offer a drawing to all those who refer other students. Invite Reflections program participants and their families to join your PTSA. Package membership flyers with your school Spiritware. When people are purchasing Spiritware and you send them home with a student, make sure to include a form. This is also something that you can do at your book fairs. When students come in and they purchase books, give them their receipt, their change, put in a membership form. Post signs at the carpool line. Conduct an online survey. And at the end of the survey, list the link for non-members to join. Promote PTA membership on the school website, the PTA website, and or your Facebook page often. These are all free. Use it to the best of your ability. Virtual spirit wear event. Encourage your community to show school pride by taking a photo while wearing PTA school gear and sharing it to your PTA's Facebook page. Consider adding every member who participates to a drawing for a small prize. Words of wisdom. Ask people to join every month in every way, sending paper notices, email notices, using Member Hub, post on social media, every month, all year long. This is a great way to reach a lot of people in a short amount of time. But don't forget to make those individual outreaches as well. Enter memberships as soon as you get them. Do not hold them. And remember to shoot off that thank you for joining email. This will be your first opportunity to engage your members and make them feel valued. Report at every meeting, the number of new members, the total number of members, and goals and awards achieved. Meet your unit's goal early and as soon as possible. It's November. It's about to get really hard to get more people to join. We all know as the year moves on, it gets harder and harder to get new parents to join. Reevaluate your efforts and look for ways you can improve. Give yourself time when faced with challenges. If you need to change things up, give yourself adequate time to really put your new plan into perspective. And communicate clearly. I cannot stress this enough. Put your PTA logo on everything. Don't have one? Email me and I will get you one. Having the information out there for parents is paramount. School newsletters, principal messages, classroom notices, email, text, website, Member Hub, social media. Get your word out and get in touch. My name is Renee Daniels. I'm the Membership Engagement Specialist for New York State PTA. You can reach me by email at membershipengagement@nyspta.org. Thank you.